I'm wearing sunglasses because I'm trying to disguise myself. Because I'm embarrassed of being a Brooklyn Net fan early in the season here. Listen, I understand it's 3 games, but if you as a Net fan are not concerned about what you saw in Orlando, then you might just be too fluffy fluff for me. If you're not concerned about a team that has absolutely everything to prove, including the core, D. Will, Brooke, Joe Johnson. Now, I get that, Pearson, Garnett, and Terry won championships. But if you don't think that this is an alarming sign, going down to Orlando and absolutely not playing a minute of good basketball. They sucked from wire to wire. They should have been down by 15 at the half. They were down 3. What does a good team do? They go, all right, listen, we played like shit, but because we're good, we're only down 3. Let's go smack this young team around. I have big concern as I'm watching that game yesterday. I'm thinking to myself, man, has it really turned this dramatically to a young man's game? Are we fooling ourselves? Are we, overhyping ourselves? I mean, Victor Oladipo ran circles around this team, and it didn't matter who was guarding him. Vukovic dominated Brooke Shields. How about Brooke Lopez? Did you see the point where Garnett threw him an alley-oop and Lopez did not get off the floor? He didn't know it was an alley-oop. He thought it was a shot. Oh, man, I know it's 3 games. I know, Bob, what are you doing? I am not happy with what I saw in Orlando. You go out and beat Miami, and you go down to Orlando, and you shit the bed completely. Now, if you look at the Cleveland game, you outplayed Cleveland, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes of that entire game. And this was a 48-minute outplaying by a Magic team. Now, that's the Magic of good. They got some talent. I don't say they're good. They have talent. But they made us look like they looked like an NBA team playing in a over 50 recreation league. Joe Johnson had 2 points. He had 2 points. 2 points. Now I'm gonna say this. I am going to say that if I got in that game, if I got off the bench in that game in Orlando, I'm going to say I would have scored as many points as Joe would have. At least. Maybe I would have hit a 3. How, when you're 6'7", how do you get 2 points in an NBA basketball game? That's our boy, Joe Johnson. Darren looks a step slow again. He's not 4 for 12 from the floor. I know it's so early. I know he's injured. I'm not feeling Darren Williams, guys. Darren Williams, could it go down as one of the worst decisions in franchise history? Could it go down? I know I'm jumping off a bridge, but that's what I do. I jump off bridges. But, man, does he look like he's not a floor leader. He looks slow. He looks out of shape. And he's always hurt. He's always got a reason. There's a reason why I'm not performing at my top. I have bad ankles. Kevin Garnett's been awful. Awful. 3 for 11. Pierce, I thought, he makes that move. He goes to the rack. He throws it down. I'm like, that's going to give them a lift. Not even close. I'm worried that the worm has turned to the point where young teams young athleticism is going to override us. Now, I know I'm an idiot, and usually in the postseason, experience, half court takes over. But I'm very worried, and I'm also worried about. I know Jay Kidd's got a tough spot, man. I know it's a tough spot for him because what does he do? But man, did he look like a stuffed animal yesterday? While his team is absolutely looking pathetic, did he even move? I'm worried, man. All this optimism I had, and I was going down the tubes on one game in Orlando. I expected them to beat Orlando. I expected them to come out and get to 5-1. Obviously, that's not going to happen. Of course, they should beat Utah in their own building. But alarms, guys, alarms. I'm uptight about our lack of athleticism. Also uptight that we have not made a conscious effort to pound people inside with our size. Took a tremendous amount of jumpers yesterday. Missed them. Joe Johnson, 2 points. Darren Williams, 4 for 12 and slow. And Jason Kidd's got me wondering if he's going to be like a guy that can get in these guys' faces. Not good, man. Not good. Complete. The Miami loss, screw you. Here's your Miami loss. Here's the Miami. I should say Miami win, but Miami losing. Don't mean shit. Don't mean shit. How could you? Who do you think you are, Brooklyn? Darren Williams says in the postgame, we came out and took them like, who the do you think you are? You could take anybody like. You haven't won jack shit. This group hasn't proven anything. You haven't proven nothing. I could see, maybe you win 7 straight, back to back. You just won a huge game, and then you fly down to Orlando, you lay an egg. I could see that. But you're talking to you're 1-1, including one bad loss in your opener, and you're going to be fucking flat in the third game of the season when you haven't proven shit to anybody? When you are a big hype in the league, when people are talking about you, you're going to take somebody who the hell are you to take somebody lightly? You're 1-2. You're a 1-2 basketball team after you're 0-2 on the road. You come out and you don't lose the game. You not only lose the game, you lose. You lose every quarter. You're dominated from start to finish. Thank goodness the Knicks lost. So we can hear shit about how bad at least they lost at home. They lost to a much better team. But I don't know, man. I better see a couple of easy blowouts. I don't need to be talking to nobody. I need to see a couple of blowouts. Let's not talk again until we do something. God forbid we lose any of these next 2. It will be ugly. Not pleased. Alarms. See what happens. Leave me alone.